Hey, it's Paul from China Cash Buyers coming at you from Orlando, Florida. Having a great trip. I'm getting my tourist on. We're going to 45 cities and we're talking to Chinese investors. We're talking to real estate agents, developers, theme parks, and finding out what the real deal is with Chinese travelers, tourists, investors in the United States right now. And we might be doing Europe next. Like I said, I'm in Orlando. I'm in front of the Walt Disney Amphitheater right now. And we just went to Disney World and had a great time. Shot a little video in there for you. I hope you like it. We'll post it soon. All right, so today is a very serious topic. The U.S. Commerce Department predicts that by 2018, so we're talking 2.5 years from now, there will be over 100 million Chinese tourists to the United States every year. Seriously, think about that. There's going to be 100 million annually. Now, also keep in mind, Chinese tourists on average spend over $5,000 on their trip, which is multiples of any other nationality. So you have very wealthy tourists coming in large numbers in the near future. Obviously there's good and bad, there's going to be all kinds of changes. As a real estate agent, what you need to know is that these tourists are much more than tourists. They're coming to check things out. They're coming to the United States for a reason. They want to know if this is a place that's comfortable for them. They've got the money, they're ready to buy, but is it comfortable? They're checking it out. Is it the right place for them? So that's another reason why I'm going around and finding out where is the most comfortable for what type of Chinese person, so I can give you the information to market your properties better. But here in Orlando, Florida, it's like the theme park capital of the world, and there's more juice. There's more juice. The other thing is that Shanghai Disneyland is opening probably early 2016. Okay, so just in half a year. It's super anticipated. The Chinese kids are like posting all over the place. If you look at the RSS feeds online and the feeds online in China, like people are really anticipating this one. Disney is a big thing. They've waited a long time to have a Disney in mainland China, and they're very proud of it. They're excited. Disney goods are already selling like crazy. Everything related to Disney is going mad, including Disney English even is like taking like massive, they're getting massive revenue from kids studying English at Disney. At those schools, obviously they learn about Disney characters, and what do they want to do next? They want to see more Disney things. So Shanghai Disneyland's opening up right here. I was just at Disneyland, actually Disney World yesterday, and it was amazing. There were so many Chinese tourists, and they even have like a Chinese translation booth. They have things to help the guides. All the hotels here are getting Chinese staff, bringing in Chinese food. You know, there's a big demand, like a support infrastructure that's building up to service these coming tourists and the tourists that are already here. So as a real estate agent, if you want to sell to Chinese, okay, I'm not here to tell you exactly what they teach anywhere else, like NAR or any of these other groups, because selling to Chinese is different because of the situation. It's not because of the nationality. Right now, the country's just opened up. They've gotten wealthy off real estate. Okay, the real estate values of land went from 0 in 1978 to past the US 3 years ago. So people that know real estate, they understand real estate, they benefited from real estate, and the only thing they understand that they want to invest in big money is real estate. That's what they understand, that's how they made their money. So you could figure it makes sense that when they would come over here, they would think real estate. That's exactly what's happening. So the tourists are coming over, they're checking things out. Just like I did when I went to China. I went to check it out. I went as a tourist in 1989 and ended up staying in Asia for the next 26 years. So these tourists, once they come, they check it out, they meet a few people, they decide there'll be a certain percentage who will either purchase a house right away. That definitely will happen. One of my students sold 21 properties to a group of Chinese tourists. So it's up to you. It's up to you having the gumption to go out and find these tour groups, find these Chinese groups that are coming over, because they basically don't have anybody presenting them real estate right now. They're coming as tourists, they're going to hotels, they're eating dinner, they're coming to amusement parks, they're flying all over the place. They're trying to get a sense for what's going on. Each city is going to be a little different, but you have to focus on it and figure it out if you want to get these groups. The benefit, why it's a benefit to you to hit these tour groups, is because there's many people, they tend to know each other. When a tour group comes, to you they look the same. Every tour group looks exactly the same probably. Here's a group of Chinese tourists, there's a group of Chinese tourists. But it's very different from my perspective. Each group is generally from a certain area in China. They're from a certain city. They might speak the local dialect from that city. They're very tight. They're not random. You don't get a group of Beijing and Guangzhou and Xinjiang. It's going to be, the tour groups are from one specific area. They're usually, like I said, they're usually speaking a certain language, a certain dialect of Chinese. So these people know each other. These are the perfect groups that once one person is sold, for example, on Orlando, Florida, that everybody else gets in line and says, hey, Mr. Zhang, what are you doing? You know, you're buying a property, what are you buying? You know, and they start to talk about it because Chinese love to talk about investments and they love to talk about real estate. That's why I got in real estate in the first place in China. I was watching TV, you know, I speak Chinese, I'm watching TV and like everything was about real estate. I said, man, I got to get into real estate. This is many decades ago, it was a long time ago, but that was what got me originally going, is people talk about it. Real estate's a huge topic. So in these groups, once you get one person interested, you're getting, it's like a fishing line with several hooks on it. And they're already here. Most of the people, when you're marketing to Chinese in mainland China, you have to talk them into coming. You have to talk them into meeting you. You have to meet them at the airport sometimes. You have to help them with many, many details. With these tour groups, they are already here. They're here and they're in your hometown. All you have to do is get their attention and show them that you're the person to talk to. Set up a meeting and meet the group. Take them out to dinner. Think of something creative that will get their attention, get them listening to you, and present yourself as a professional agent who understands Chinese needs and can help Chinese make money and immigrate to the US. And that's what I teach in my course. So ChinaCashBuyers.com, go there, put in your email. You'll get my free mini course, which gives you an idea of the kind of things we offer. And subscribe to the YouTube channel below. Click on the red button, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Paul from Orlando, Florida. We're heading off to Miami. Thanks for watching.